Welcome to the Sea Ramadan Stories. Now, look at this, look at this, look at this. Now, this segment we will make a dish from the Middle East called Tabbouleh.
Yes.
Are we ready for that?
Yes, can we have Hans coming over?
Hans, come on.
I have the apron for you, bro.
Oh, I was gonna go because
we-
tabbouleh is one of my absolute favorite
Yes.
things to make.
You have to get your apron ready
All right,
because
okay.
we are about to get dirty. Not really dirty. You can
Who's
actually,
dirty?
you
Time to
need
get
to
dirty.
help me
All right.
to actually chop everything up.
Okay, so here's the deal. What are we making today?
We are making the pan-seared lamb chop.
Yeah.
Look at that,
Yeah.
lamb chop with tabbouleh. So tabbouleh is a Levantine salad made mostly of finely chopped parsley. Yes, you have parsley over there. With tomatoes, mint. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Tomatoes, mint, onion, and soaked bulgur. So the thing about bulgur, so
Bulgur
there is
is-
the bulgur, and seasoned with olive oil,
Okay.
lemon juice, and some salt and pepper, of course. Seasoning.
All right, because I'm used to making this. You focus on the lamb, I will focus
Oh
on the
yes,
tabbouleh.
please. So,
So we can finish
please,
quickly.
move over here.
Yes.
Very
Ranga,
fasting,
can you
huh?
help me to hold this?
Yes.
Yes.
Because.
And we have a pan for you right
down
here
there.
for your
Yes.
lamb.
Thank you so
We
much.
need your secrets on how to make
Look at
the
these beauties right here. Oh,
lamb.
man.
All right, so Ranga, I need you to actually cooperate with Kai
Mm-hmm.
in making the salad because
All right.
this
Takes-
should be a quick one.
Okay,
So
and-
you just have to chop everything up finely.
Oh,
you
you
chop
need
the
to.
mint and parsley finely. But beforehand, before you make the tabbouleh, you have to make sure that your bulgur is actually cooked. So
All right.
bulgur comes in three kind of, what you call it?
Size.
One is very coarse.
Yes.
One is medium and one is fine. Have you ever heard of couscous?
Yes.
The fine
So
one.
couscous is a fine one.
Yeah.
For
right,
couscous,
okay.
you don't need to cook it. You just have to pour it in a hot water, seasoned with olive oil and salt and pepper.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And that's it. But with this one, this is actually a coarse bulgur. You have to boil it
Yes.
with a ratio of 1 to 1.5. So one bulgur with 1 cup of bulgur, 1.5 cup of water.
Yep.
So that's what you need to do. That's with the bulgur. And with everything, you just need to chop
Okay.
Right.
finely, and then you mix everything all
So
together.
I mix a little bit of olive oil to the bulgur so it doesn't stick to each other. So
Yes.
we'll have a good meat. And now we start with chopping.
Yes.
So Ranga,
Chop.
could you pluck the mint and I will
Okay.
chop the...
Tell me when to stop.
And while you're doing that, I'm gonna make and I'm gonna prepare and season the lamb chop.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
It's
All right.
teamwork, making
Yes,
the dream
I love it.
work.
So the thing with searing any protein, that you have to dry everything from any liquid.
Yes.
Why? In order for you to get all the seasoning incorporated and also absorbed in the protein. For this one, we are using the Australian lamb chop. So you can actually use lamb rack as well. You can actually use steak, but as we are making tabbouleh, it is very Mediterranean.
This is lamb.
And usually it goes with lamb. So I washed my hand already. Now we are going to dry everything up just with the kitchen towel. That would do the trick. So you have to just pat everything dry.
Looking good there.
Oh, I'm telling you, this is actually one of my go-to dinner when
Oh.
I actually don't know what to eat.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
very easy
Yeah.
to
Really that
make.
easy, huh?
So this particular technique also applies to steak.
Yes.
So if you have tenderloin, sirloin at home, you could actually just season it and pan-sear it. And one of the things that I tell all my friends are protein loves salt. Your meat
Yes.
loves
Oh, yeah,
salt.
definitely.
Lots and lots of
So
salt.
after you
Go with that one.
pat everything dry, you just season with salt and pepper. So let's do our kind of, salt bathe thing.
Salt bathing. It's still a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, let's do a salt bay whatsoever thingy. So meanwhile, I'm heating up the pan
Yeah.
because it needs to be like piping hot. Why? Because you want that crust on the outer side of the meat.
Yeah. And for the tabbouleh, you have to chop it as fine as possible.
Yes.
So make sure you've cut the stems
Mm-hmm.
and you have all the leaves ready because you don't want the stems, you want the leaves.
And the pepper, not forget that. I would recommend black pepper instead of white pepper.
Always.
Because
The best.
yes,
For meat.
with this kind of cuisine, you might want to use the black pepper. Or if you are using, I don't know, white pepper, I don't know if that would do the trick, but that would be the same. But white pepper usually mainly for Asian cooking.
Mm-hmm.
And black pepper used for European, Mediterranean and stuff.
White pepper is very Asian, yeah, because I don't
Yeah.
see any cooking. The taste is not there when it comes to
Just different.
yeah.
All right, now the pan is
All right.
heating up.
Chopped.
I'm putting on the olive oil, or you can use the canola oil. Since canola oil would actually have a different boiling point, it actually even more heat resistant.
Look at
Now-
you going all sciencey here, Hans.
Oh yeah, because for me, cooking is also about science.
All right.
When you don't have one ingredient, you might want to find the substitute for
Yes.
that.
Right,
And
right.
that when it comes handy with the science and all.
All right.
All right, so you can see that the pan is hot already. Make sure it's like smoky. And be ready, the studio will be smelling so
Here we
good.
go.
You know, I had a conversation recently with a few of my American friends. They did a cooking demo right during Ngabuburit time, and they felt so guilty for doing it. I was like, why? We Indonesians love to see food during Ngabuburit time.
That's what we do.
It's like we can
Prepare.
already smell the food.
Prepare it.
Usually, I would refrain myself to overcrowd the pan because that would actually reduce the heat.
Oh, the smell of lamb fat.
Cool.
Lamb fat, fragrant,
So good.
fragrant lamb fat.
Smell that.
And the science behind all the medium rare, medium all and stuff like that, you just need to, I'm not gonna say that you just need to eyeball it, but there are theories. There are theories like this
Oh, there you go,
for
Kai,
well
yeah.
done, and then this, something like that. So this is well done.
Once you've
this
done
is
enough,
like
I think you
medium.
can also eyeball it, right?
But for me,
Yeah.
since I do it quite often,
Exactly.
so I
Yeah.
know my way around.
Yeah.
Me too. But
and-
it's a good way to start.
And some of the theories even based in around the nose.
The smell.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the nose, something like
Well, lamb you can totally tell, but sometimes
Yes.
beef is a little bit tricky.
that. And if you
Beef is
think-
not as fragrant.
No, it's not. But if you think cooking lamb is the same with goat, those are like two different things. With goat, you need to actually cook it through. I mean, in terms of
okay.
in terms of smell, because I cannot really.
It's very pungent. Yeah?
Yes, very pungent when it comes to goat. But when it comes to lamb, you can actually cook it in this kind of manner. In this kind of manner. So, right.
So tabbouleh is actually a very Arabic Saharan, sub-Saharan food because they use a lot of
Tabbouleh.
mint. Very Moroccan style, Egyptian, North Egyptian.
Smells good now.
Oh yeah, it's the mint.
Okay, I think it's 1 minute passes by. We just need to put
Okay, I just put in the
another
mint.
2 minutes
I'm gonna continue
for
to
it.
chop
And
this
in the
some
meantime, I might need a tong, or let's try if I'm a superhuman. I could actually use my hand.
You can do it.
doing this.
Do we have a tongue?
Oh, no, later, that's okay. And don't forget, you can actually use onion, or if you don't have
Shallot.
onion,
I love
you
shallot.
just, use shallots.
I love
Shallots
shallot.
will do the trick as well,
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's actually in the same flavor profile.
Yeah.
And it's not as pungent as, not as pungent as what's called onion.
Smell, filling the air in the studio.
How long until iftar?
Don't you worry about a thing, baby.
And magically, I have a tongue in my hand. And now, can you actually zoom in to the pen, and we will see how beautifully shot it is.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, this. Oh, don't you just love that?
Yes.
Wow, gorgeous.
Nice.
It's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
In some cases, you might want to finish it in the oven, but if you don't have any oven, you just put a little bit more time to it. All right,
So do you
Ranga, can
prefer
you please
to-
help me to fetch any plate over there?
Hold on. I got it.
Just any plate.
It's coming.
Okay, thank you so much. So before we plate it to a more beautiful way, you just transfer it to a plate, any plate. That would do. Now I'm just trying out the doneness on it.
I'm sorry these tomatoes won't be too fine, so
That's all right.
We're
In
running
some
out of
cases,
time.
you might want to rinse the tomatoes after you slice it. Tomatoes and cucumber. Usually, some tabbouleh would use cucumber.
I love it.
You actually rinse it with salt just to drain the liquid.
Yeah.
But for this, I think because we will eat it like
With lamb.
right away with lamb. You don't need it, but in order for you to avoid it from getting soggy, if you opt to store it in the
Yeah.
fridge and stuff, you might want to drain all the liquid by doing that, like rinsing it with salt, and then after that, you can rinse it back with water.
right. This is my last tomato, guys.
Oh,
I think we'd have enough tomatoes for
I
now.
just love
They look ready, Hans, yeah?
that. And please, pretty please, if you do make a sauce out of this, do not even wash the pan, because all the grits from the fat of any protein that left on your pan is actually the seasoning.
All right.
That's where the flavor is.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh, thank God I'm wearing glasses.
Yes, and as we are going with the second batch of the lamb, now I am trying to plate it. Do we have one more segment on plating it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so this
need
is
a plate?
actually the last one.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, so I'm going to just put in a little bit of shallots. We're gonna put in more later.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Oh, we have
All
some
right.
shallot. Very little, but okay.
We got something.
I got some of it. We'll chop more later. So what we're going to do with the what we're going to do with this is the lemon juice. It's very, very important.
Yes.
Oh, the smell of this lemon too.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And you can never go overboard with olive oil for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's
Yes.
one of those healthy fats that are it's just so pleasant. So we are going to use
Ooh.
1 whole lemon juice. I think I got. Can you squeeze in the lemon?
Come here.
Yeah, use the
Wait.
muscles, coach.
Let me
Yes.
let me get rid of the. There you go. Please squeeze the lemon.
Done.
Mm-hmm.
Squeeze the
Donezo.
lemon. One more.
One more.
Yes. Hans, get ready for plating.
Yes, I'm getting ready for
Squeeze last
plating.
one. All right. We got.
Smelly.
We're gonna here. Yes. And then we use the olive oil for the tabbouleh, of course. Olive oil. See, one of my favorite things about olive oil is that olive oil, and can you open this for me, please?
Got it.
The salt. My hands
Yes.
are
There you go.
slippery. There you go. Can you
How much?
push in some salt? 2 punches. Yes, and one more. Now,
And
I
put
put
in?
in the bouillon, the bourgogne.
Yes. And,
And
you
more?
just
More.
need to mix it now.
Yes, and a little bit more. There you go. And the next thing we do is you just mix the tabbouleh.
You just twist the pepper.
All right.
Just a little bit of pepper. Seasoning. Woohoo! I haven't made tabbouleh in such a long time.
Wow.
Coming together.
This is my favorite,
They good?
absolute favorite. Yeah, it's good.
so
Okay,
this
let's
very,
try.
very fresh coming out of this bowl, and then very yummy coming out of that bowl.
One more.
You just spread it all over. It's okay. Over here. Yes.
There you go.
And one more thing. The last bit of olive oil.
All over. A bit pinch of salt. You pinch of
Yep,
salt. Oh,
yep.
lemon zest
Yep. Now a little bit of
Oh,
lemon,
decoration.
if you will. Yes.
for decoration.
Fancy, fancy.
Fancy, fancy. Yay. All right.
Yeah.
You do the final touch of salt.
I'm gonna do it
There you go.
like pepper. And this is it. Tabbouleh with lamb chop.
It's
Hands
a team
in
effort,
there.
guys.
Yes.
Oh,
Team effort.
that-
This is for you to break your fast with. So this is very healthy and packed with flavors and nutrition.
Yes.
yeah.
Woo.
Protein, protein.
That's the team effort right there. See the stories will continue after break. Stay tuned with us right here on this very new show on See Today.